God says, you shall not make anything like it or according to its composition, because it is holy and it is holy to you, God says. No making anything like this, or even with the composition like this. In other words, God's saying, don't duplicate this. Don't try to manufacture this on your own. The only way that I can use this is if you do it my way. This is an important truth that we understand. God's anointing cannot be duplicated and should not be duplicated. Today, you have a lot of people who aspire, and that's what God says, human efforts to try to make it. Don't try to make it, he says, because it's holy, it's set apart. Today, a lot of Christians are gullible. They follow people who have the workings of what seems like the anointing, but nothing of substance beyond that. And I think that's what we got to be careful about, because the anointing is unmistakable. Meaning, when Aaron and his sons were anointed that day, and as they walked through the camp of Israel, every single person knew something different was walking by them, because they had never smelt anything like it. They never ever had that kind of fragrance ever before, because God wanted it to be that way. He wanted his anointing to be so unique that when the anointing was inhaled, they knew it was God's hand upon them. And it's the same way today. And people use so many things to emotionally hype people, get people excited. So somehow try to set up, manufacture the anointing. But the way that you can tell if the hand of God is upon someone or not is very simple. Jesus said that you will know them by their fruit. If you want to know if my hand is on someone, you'll know them by their fruit. Meaning, when the anointing of God touches someone, it changes them. It breaks the mold. There's a difference between who they were before and who they are now. There's a spirit of God upon them, of wisdom, of grace, of incredible blessing upon what God does through them as well. And that's why God says to Moses, I don't want this anointing to be replicated. Meaning, for all of us, we need to yearn for this fresh anointing of God. Not the fake little touches of what we think are the anointing, but a true encounter with God where he truly transforms and touches us.